Alright, that should be better. Let me know if that's better. Sorry about that. I guess a Windows update plugged an audio problem there, or an audio source. Alright, sorry about that, everybody. Once again, thanks everybody so much for your patience. I was muted when I was saying this, but at this point, obviously, there's no point in me trying to follow what Murph just did. That run was incredible. And ups to BBH with the commentary as well. Awesome, awesome showcase of that game. So, for this game, I will be playing on emulator. And I kind of wanted to put this side by side. I don't know why the timer started. I wanted to kind of put this side by side with Final Fight. While I do think that's definitely the better game, I think there's an importance to showcase both. There's not going to be the high level of skill that was applied to that game applied to this game, but I actually wanted to take a different approach with Double Dragon. I think this is one of the easier 1cc's for beat-em-ups on arcade titles, as long as you're willing to put up with it. It is infamous for a number of problems, but it's also really easy, and it can teach you a lot about how beat-em-ups can actually work. But let's go ahead and get started. I primarily wanted to show this game off today for exploit purposes as well. Go ahead and waltz on out. So a couple moves you're going to see a little bit of here, like the head hold. Won't be seeing too much of that. Most of what you're going to be seeing is the reverse elbow, and everybody knows how good this move is. Press jump and punch at the same time. You're going to be seeing a lot of enemy kills this way. I'm also trying to keep one enemy on the screen at the time to prevent as much lag as I possibly can. This game has very infamous lag problems. Grouping is really good, but also not super duper important. As long as you're able to just chain it together. Mostly just because elbow is just so active. Ah, putting that. Yeah, unlike any Funk Dog's right. Unlike NES, you get elbow right away, so you're overpowered immediately. After Linda showed up, can't grab Linda, so we're just gonna elbow her to death. In fact, if you try to kick her, it just knocks her down immediately, even if it's on the ground. So for Bobos, we have to switch up strats a little bit. We can't really smother them with the elbow. We are going to hit him with it a lot, but we can't stand over him because he has a wake-up grab that's invincible. So my goal is to try to avoid that. Throw these out here. Okay, so for this segment right here, we actually have two enemies that spawn, but we can prevent one of them. I'm gonna do a little bit of juke movement here. See if we can get this guy to drop a knife. Works. Okay. We keep the knife for our first boss fight. This here is known as a jig. Basically a Bobo with hair. Elbow him to death here. Again, what you see in first stage is essentially what you're going to get through the rest of the game. Takes him out. Oh, I guess we have to spawn the guy, but he's going to leave. If you beat a boss in this game, any other enemies on the stage just completely leave. So they're not a concern. Here's our first bit of manipulation. I'm going to try and get this guy to walk into the hole. I don't even get the headbutt. That's unfortunate. If I time it right, I can headbutt that guy when he's falling off the platform, and it knocks him in the hole. Am I dead? Nope. Survived. Okay, cool. That's actually kind of scary. If they're able to, if they're able to knock me in, that's a full life. We don't want that to happen. So for our first bit of manip, I'm gonna walk this way. That was unfortunate, but okay. I've never seen him jump before. Normally he just drops right down, but okay. They want to fight today. It's cool. What's gonna happen with this clown? I'm able to get him down. There we go. Catch. So for this segment, we can actually make it a little bit easier on ourselves with a magic pixel strat. It's really hard to line up, and I'm not going to go for exactly lining it up because that might kill me. I'd rather just stay alive. This is also possibly my least favorite segment of the game because you can't reduce lag here at all. Even if you only have one enemy on screen, the conveyor belt still causes lag, which is really gross. Yeah, here you just kind of gotta work on your patience a little bit. You know, be a doctor, work on your patience. Get out of here. That's not good. Whip's really annoying. It does... The damage on it's fine, but it's like a guaranteed knockdown. Oh, hey, cool, I got a quick kill. That's always good. That's why you want Magic Pixel. If you can actually get some of these quick kills, it's pretty great. Why is it laggy? Just hardware. It's old hardware, and they were doing a lot of experimentation at the time, I think. I'm gonna get away from her. So with Sunny, our boss here, you could actually technically knock him off in one hit as well, but that's really, really hard. The biggest issue I have with Sunny is the fact that you can't grab him. If you could grab him, you could actually probably do some really, really good damage. But we're not about that life. I'll take that damage, it's fine. We also do get an extend in this game at 30,000 points. So we'll actually probably be able to complete it with 3 lives. I think there's actually another extend at, I want to say it's like 85,000, which is a really strange number. But we probably won't be seeing that one. Sunny's going to be annoying, but at least he doesn't have backup to be able to smother him from here. He doesn't really have many ways to deal with Elbow. Thank you, Big Mike. What the heck? Pretty severe slowdown there. Sunny does have a lot of health. Like 10 to 12 elbows to put him down. Alright, so that ends that little bit of treachery. Those that might be interested in this game, I definitely recommend getting the Double Dragon Trilogy for Steam. It has all 3 arcade games, but no lag. But the difficulty's adjusted slightly. I actually think it's a lot easier on Steam. That was not cool. Just catch him ahead of time. Hey, lag. Alright, so there's actually a hidden hole over here I'm going to try and knock this guy into. Got it. I'm going to go for the same here. That was not cool. Okay. Really don't like this because I'm taking damage. I'm just going to go the safe route here. Wow, this guy is a troll. So, one thing you can count on from this game for as far as enemy manipulation goes, if there's an item on the screen, an enemy's going to go for it. Like, they always prioritize items. It's kind of silly. That was weird. I'm going to fight these 2 guys here because we have one more enemy to fight in this section, that being Alinda. I'd rather just fight her solo, that way I can lag reduce. And potentially have the chance to lag reduce on these guys. Cool thing about this stage is we are going to get to see some more manipulation. Yes, you can definitely overclock them, but, I mean, I don't know. Part of what I wanted to showcase in this game is the fact that, 1, someone's willing to play this with lag, and 2, I mean, it's the arcade experience, let's be real. That's what I prefer to go with. You. Why not? No lag to fight Linda. Oof, he has more health than anticipated. So we have some quick kill strats we're gonna go for here. There's a hole coming up that we can knock enemies into for quick deaths. That was unfortunate. Happens though. I'm gonna try and stay out of the way of the hole at first because I really don't want this guy to throw his knife at me rather than just jump out. We're gonna go for elbow. Huh. That guy does not want to move, but okay. Oh, he wanted to wait. Okay, that's cool. Peace, peace. So this is a Bobo you can get rid of pretty easily. Assuming I don't headbutt. Elbow him out of the way. Run for your life. Can't stress that enough. Try to wiggle. Try to get away from him because he can catch up with you. Oh, cool. I missed the jump. That's unfortunate. We can still oh, that might be the run. Okay, he knocked me across. That's cool. Still took a death, which really sucks. Weird. Normally I nail that. But okay, it's a marathon. It happens. Other scary part, getting a Bobo into the hole. First try. Headbutt that guy in. Was not going to stick around to try to get that guy in. I would have rather just not get knocked in. Okay, cool. Hanging on to this life is something I'm hoping to do for quite some time. This guy I'm just going to fight solo. Head hold is still very good if you're fighting solo. I think it's actually, well, obviously against like not big enemies. I actually prefer it to fight small enemies if I can, if they're solo, just because it does so much more damage. Get rid of this. There's upsides and downsides to keeping that boulder. The Bobos can pick those up, and we're about to fight 2 of them. So I'd rather them just not go for items and try to fight me. There are theoretical quick kills you can do that are... Actually, I shouldn't say theoretical, because they're definitely possible. They're just really hard, because... For some reason, when you knock down a Bobos, if they're above a certain health... certain amount of health... they fall forward. Kind of like how they do with elbow. Like, when they get hit by elbow, see how they fall towards me? Whereas normally, if you do, like, a kick combo, they fall backwards. If they're at a certain health total or more, they can't be knocked to the... towards the hole. They'll always go towards you. Even if you like get a kick combo set up, it just doesn't work. This is interesting, no lag. I guess it's because it's no boulder. Even though I'm fighting 2 enemies. Knock me down. Okay. So that clears out 3-1. So 3-2 is tricky. Not necessarily hard because it's really short, but there is a despawn trick I'm going to go for that can be really hard to land. Also, if you want to play Super Double Dragon, highly recommend playing the FAL version, and I'm not even kidding. It kills all the problems that game has. Alright, here we have our boss. It's another Jick. This one's green. Why is he green? I don't know. We're going to throw this to try to hit him while he's coming out. And we got the roly-poly. Good times. Okay, that was greedy. This is fine. I only need to fight him anyway. No, I didn't want that. Oh well. This is still fine. I only have to fight him. As I mentioned before, this is, that got comboed. That was savage. It runs faster. If you played it on a US console. Anyway, as I mentioned before, if you kill the boss, all the other enemies despawn. So the other 2 guys who are trolling me are pretty inconsequential if I can finish off this Jick. Alright, cool. Now these 2 should leave me alone. Gotta wait it out. Alright, there they go. So here we have the wall. And I don't know if this is Japanese version exclusive, but as soon as you enter Mission 4, if you just hold right, like I'm doing right now, like as soon as the stage starts, you don't get any wall spawns. You can absolutely use that to your advantage and it's completely free. The wall is just not a concern. The spears, however, are definitely a concern. And I'm gonna have to deal with them if I get hit. Whew, that was some amazing luck. Let's go. I gotta wait on this this William here. That was lucky. Okay. Stop jumping. Oh, didn't want to do that. I wanted to save it for this, but okay. I'll take every bit of that I got. This, however, unlike the wall, is the hardest thing in the game. At least for my money. The double Jick fight is pretty awful. You have extreme amounts of lag to fight 2 enemies who are already really difficult. And who basically refuse to get grouped together most of the time. If you miss elbow like I just did, well, heaven help you, I guess. Didn't want to headbutt there. Okay. Kind of just gonna have to work with this one. That was unfortunate. Also unfortunate. Okay. Oh yeah, got a group. Nice. Sort of. Okay. Yeah, headbutt buffering is definitely an issue. It's a forward input, and because of the lag, sometimes the game just recognizes one forward input, especially if you're already facing that way. Like if I do it now, and I press right while facing right, only once, sometimes it just gives you a headbutt. That's really obnoxious. This guy out. Alright. Hard part's over. Now we're on to the finale. Which is just a gauntlet with one final boss. It's not a huge concern, really. On the Steam version, you can actually set up Magic Pixel at the bottom and just continue to knock them in the hole. It does work here, but it's so much more inconvenient because of the lag. Perhaps do it by overclocking it like it was discussed. At least the music's good, though. Still, majority of the enemies here really aren't anything too concerned about. Nii was not until Double Dragon 2. That's it. This segment's not super hard just because it's how elbow works. Slow and yet still easy. I was hoping that would be the Abobo dead. Oh well. Oh well, oh well, oh well. Double kill there. We got a few of these Lee brother knockoffs to fight along with Willie. They're more just annoying than anything. Willie's the real issue, but as long as you avoid his gunfire, you're fine. His gun is instant death in this game. That's whatever. Ooh, actually missed the input there. That was weird. I got uppercutted and they got elbowed at the same time. That's a new one. Yeah, this is definitely how the arcade cabinet runs. I forgot they have elbows. This is funny. Oh, well, it should still be pretty free from here. I don't even mind that I got kicked. I'm not dead, but don't get shot. Hold up. These trades are getting kind of real. Okay, cool. That should be game. Let them leave me alone. And there we go. Whew. So yeah, of course I saw a lot of the commentary regarding the overall quality of this game. And like I said, that's kind of just one of the things that I like to point out with games like this is not everything's perfect. But while this wasn't one of the first arcade games I learned to 1cc, it's definitely one of the most consistent. And like I said, I think anybody can learn to run this as long as they don't mind learning how to do elbow over and over again. And of course they're having to willing to put up with how the lag works. So anyway, hope y'all enjoyed that for the short run that it was. Also, these awesome credits or something. Got to see the animeter. All the great translations. It also, I think, puts a decent spotlight on games that, for my money, tend to have just like really broken strats. Like there's definitely more beat 'em ups that have just like that one move. Ninja Baseball Batman's another good example. It's just that move's quite a bit harder to do than elbow. But that'll be my first game, and greatly appreciate y'all being here. We're gonna move on to our next game, which is gonna be WrestleMania the arcade game. So I'll see you all again soon. thanks to all for the GGs.